Are you struggling to pass your exams, feeling overwhelmed? We've all been there, haven't we? The mounting pressure, the ticking clock, and the fear of failure. But what if I told you that there are ways to overcome these obstacles? Today, we're going to delve into 10 simple psychological tips that can help you ace any exam. So, if you're ready to transform your study habits and turn your exam struggles into a success story, then stick around. You won't want to miss this. Now let's dive into the first 5 psychological tips that can help you ace any exam. First up, the spacing effect. Instead of cramming all your study sessions into one marathon, it's much better to spread them out over time. Think of your mind like a sponge. It can absorb only a certain amount at a time. So, give it the time to soak up all the knowledge before you dunk it into the pool of information again. This method is a proven way to improve long-term retention of knowledge. The second tip is about mnemonics. It's a fancy word, but all it means is creating memorable associations or acronyms to help remember information. For instance, if you're studying for a history exam, you could use the acronym HATS to remember the 4 major causes of World War I: hostility, alliances, tensions, and spark. Our third tip is visualization. Our brains are wired to remember images and diagrams better than text. So, instead of reading about the process of photosynthesis, draw it out. Visualize the sunlight hitting the leaf, the chloroplast working, and the oxygen being released. Trust me, it'll stick in your mind much better. Tip number 4 is to teach the material. Ever noticed how teachers seem to know everything? That's because teaching forces you to organize and explain the information, reinforcing your understanding in the process. So, find a study buddy or even a patient family member and teach them what you've learned. Our 5th tip is to use multiple senses. When you're studying, don't just read your notes. Say them out loud, write them down, create flashcards, highlight in different colors. The more senses you involve, the better your memory retention will be. You're halfway there. Let's continue with the next set of tips. Scene script. Are you ready for the next 5 game-changing tips? Tip 6. The method of loci, or as some like to call it, the memory palace. This technique involves associating pieces of information with specific locations in a place you know well, like your home. Picture yourself walking through your home and placing bits of information in different rooms. When it comes time to recall the information, you simply take a mental walk through your home and pick up the pieces you've left there. Moving on to tip 7, self-testing. This isn't simply rereading your notes. Instead, you regularly quiz yourself on the material. This retrieval practice not only enhances your long-term retention, but also helps you identify areas where you need more review. It's like giving yourself a mini exam before the big one. Next up, tip 8, setting specific goals. Don't just say, I need to study. Break down your study sessions into specific goals. For instance, I will learn the dates of all the major battles in the War of the Roses by 6 p.m. Achieving smaller goals not only gives you a sense of accomplishment, but also keeps you motivated to hit the next target. On to tip 9, positive visualization. This is more than just wishful thinking. It's about picturing yourself acing the exam, feeling the paper in your hands, and knowing the answers to all the questions. This technique can help reduce anxiety and increase your confidence. Finally, tip 10, maintain a healthy lifestyle. This may seem unrelated, but trust me, your physical health plays a crucial role in your cognitive function and memory retention. Prioritize sleep, exercise regularly, and maintain a balanced diet. You can't expect your brain to perform at its best if you're not taking care of your body. Now that you have all 10 tips, let's wrap things up. You now have a toolkit of psychological tips to pass any exam. Let's recap. Remember to space out your study sessions, create memorable mnemonics, visualize information, teach the material, engage multiple senses, use the memory palace technique, self-test, set specific goals, visualize success, and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Remember, exams are not a measure of your worth, but an opportunity to learn and grow. Use these tips, believe in yourself, and you'll be unstoppable. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.